Okay, so once again, I'm going to start up another part on the Long Dark. We're going to pick up, I believe this is the beginning of episode 25 as far as YouTube is concerned. Memory just serves. That's correct. We got Fire Something 3 last night, so we can lose all the tinder. So there we go. That's going to save us a whole 1.1 kilograms of carrying capacity. Like so. Okay, so where do we want to be? We can lose a little bit of weight relative to that. Let's 2. That's good. So we got a little bit of a food shortage, so the start of this episode and start of this part's going to be generating some food so we can hang out here on the coastline for a bit and do some fishing and crafting. Oh, the moose is up. The moose is a little dangerous. Let's prepare plan car to deal with moose. Okay, the moose did not die, as you can imagine. It's still running about. Ow. That shot was nowhere near on target. Okay, so if we could kill the moose would be all the food we need. Which is why I took the risk of trying to hunt the moose with archery too. And where did the moose go off to? I feel like the moose knows where I am and I don't know where the moose is. I don't like that. So the moose can't get me in this car, so we'll stand next to him until we figure out where the moose is. Wait, the moose is running off into the distance. Hear him. Good clop away. Where did he get off to? Both sounds far and close. I don't know which one to trust. Answer is probably neither. Okay, there's the moose. This is not a very safe place to shoot the moose from. Shot went long. I don't think I hit him. I think that was a near miss. Yeah, near miss. That was the near miss. There should be shot went long somewhere around here. Don't think I landed in a tree, so it probably went skittering off into the ice, which isn't super good for locating it. More eagle eye view, I've probably already seen the arrow. Pretty sure shot went long. Question is, did it go really long? That's a good question.
Can't feel my hands.
Yeah, I don't see that arrow. We'll have to find it later. Moose is still up. Since you're not a safe place to shoot it from. In this case, I have to, if I actually am going to kill the moose, I have to kill it with a shot. Because the moose do not bleed out. And that's not going to work. How cold is it? 5 degrees. Okay.
Come on. It worked.
Where is the moose? The moose is still right there. Don't think that's a good place to kill the moose. Can't see it, and that makes it extra scary. Okay, ran off somewhere. Where'd the moose go? Is that better or worse? I think that's better. I can work with that. I think I can make it to the car behind me from here. Okay, I hit it, but it did not die. So there's now another one of my arrows that I have lost until I kill the moose or it despawns and I can find the despawn location. Or move it to next to our fire. I don't like that the wolf is here. So does that mean the moose... No, the moose did not despawn. We just got a wolf. How would you deal with the wolf problem? Really don't want to kill that wolf. Yeah, that wolf's going to be in the way. Really going to be in the way. Nope, shot missed. Oh, the shot's not going anywhere near that far. Okay. Just wasting arrows at this point. Oh wait. I need to move, otherwise I'm going to run out of arrows shooting it where it roughly is. Well, most of my experience in hunting moose these days is actually with a gun, so as you can see I don't have a lot of practice necessarily with getting a moose with a bow and arrow. I have to say, this is good moose hunting weather. Just, I would rather be more prepared with archery skill than I am. There we go. The moose is dead. Okay, let's move our fire. $20. Alright, that'll be fine. I'll be back in 20 minutes. So, we've found all the food we need. It's one thing moose is good for. Lots and lots of parasite-free meat.
I could eat anything.
We don't need to go so dark, man. We just got you one of the best meals in the game. So, missing... When I had 8 at the beginning of the hunt? Oof. Gonna be a struggle finding all of those. Isn't any mineral in the carcass, so the rest have got to be misses.
Too heavy.
Kind of, in addition to looking for sticks to throw on the fire, looking to see if I can find my arrows quickly. while at the same time not wanting to spend too much time looking for the arrows. Sort of that catch-22. So many things to do, you can't do them all at the same time. Alright, 44 minutes on the steaks. Get some replacement steaks ready to go when those steaks come off.
I'd eat anything like that now.
And get the money item, which is the hide. Let's take another look to see what I can find. Should be at least one more arrow to find here. Question is, does the shot go long, or did the shot go short? It's really the predicament with the current searching pattern. There we go. There's at least one more out here. Okay, so we've got 6 of our 8 arrows. Still missing. I'm pretty sure one's out on the ice over there. Should be one more over here. Doesn't look like it went higher than that. If we go lower, did go lower. There we go. Now we get to carving all the meat off this glorious, glorious meat delivery.
All this gear is slowing me down. Surrounded by snow.
Who's about to complain about not having any water to drink when I'm like, you do, it's in your pockets, man. Moose hide is heavy. I've got arrow on the fire. Much like the bear, not too worried about the guts. Guts I can get off of many things. Why this is a big source of guts. The level of how many guts is far less important than the amount of meat you get here. Because I can immediately put the meat to use. And I obviously still have other alternatives for guts. So my goal is to get all the meat off the carcass as quickly as possible to preserve it.
This gear is starting to slow me down.
Some sticks. Maybe the last 3 minutes on that thing. I may have miscounted. There may still also be an arrow out here. 6. I know one's on the ice. I think I might have had 8 and not 7. In which case there'll still be 1 arrow out here I haven't accounted for. Well, for the moment, I'm not seeing it if it is out here. Doesn't mean
like
I
Mag's
don't have it out here. Just means I don't know where it is. I suppose one thing I didn't check. Any broken arrows in the inventory? Fire hardened. No, looks like no. Wait, 1, 2, 6. Oh, I have a shaft. I was like, I've got what looks like 7 arrows in the inventory. Why does it say I only have 6? Because one of them has no head on it. Yeah, that would do it. No head on the arrow.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
New world, I wouldn't be using coal for this. I'd probably be using, like, branches, but I wasn't coming here with the plan to hunt the moose. So compromises are being made. There we go. That'll be the last of the guts off of the moose. So we'll get everything off of this moose. Now it just turns into, can we efficiently extract or efficiently cook everything before the weather turns sour. Well, I'm carrying a hammer, right? I should leave the hammer in storage. Standard plan for carrying around 12 bits of gut is bring a torch. Because this many smelly items is going to attract all the wolves. Like that wolf. Hello, wolf. I have a torch. Leave me alone.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yes, but we've gotten to where you will leave it behind, which is here. So we'll put all the guts on the floor in that spot. We'll walk over here and we'll drop off the hide. And we'll walk over here and we'll drop off the hammer. The hide takes 10 days. We should put a note in. So I remember. What's the day? The day is day 27. 27. Moose hide in the garage in Coastal Highway. Yeah, about that much, right? Oh, wait, the wolf shouldn't be outside the door, because I was in here a decent amount of time. It wasn't right on my butt, so if it was still outside the door, I wouldn't get jumped immediately. So we have more fuel. It's not coal, so it'll be a little bit more food in the coal. And we can still keep trying to gather fuel while we're cooking. One thing about moose hide is it does take a while to cook. Okay, 30 minutes on that batch. Plus it's not yet. Taking a little bit of cold, because of the time of day probably. But we're gonna go sit next to a fire, so we'll warm it back up.
I might have to drop some gear.
You will do no such thing. Well, unless you include chucking sticks in the fire. You'll be doing a lot of chucking sticks in the fire in a moment. One stick in the fire, it'll be long enough to get that stuff cooked. Looks like it's a bit windy. But hopefully our fire's windproof enough that it doesn't randomly go out. Keep the fire going. Fire's still fine. Do one more sharpen and we can take those off fire. Actually, instead of doing that, let's finish assembling our fishing tackle. Alright, I'm gonna risk a little bit of cold damage. Okay, that was a risk, but I didn't take any, so I think in the long run that will be a good exchange.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It was a reasonable risk to take, I think, given the circumstance. Instead, we can toss firewood on this fire. Alright. Now we go back to sharpen. Sharpen, sharpen, sharpen. So this one done, it should be another 2 kilograms of meat, yes. Enough time on that fire. And then warm again, so do I take another risk and try to chop off another log? The answer is yes. Taking a bit of cold damage this time.
Just need to close my eyes. Cold is making my head feel thick.
intentionally waiting there for dehydration to sit in before eating some more moose hide, or moose meat. And drink the water. Yeah, this is, as far as this cooking session's been going, this has been a good moose harvest here. At the end of this, if anything, we're going to be short on water. And I get a convenient bedroll out here. I think, well, maybe. Yeah, that'll do. Any easy wood to harvest. Could break the pallets down, but those aren't renewable.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
I just had a 1 hour nap. I think this is where I'm probably going to put the cut in for the break. I'm going to finish up cooking this moose, and then I'll put the cut in for the YouTube episode. And then we'll go do what the original plan was in the beginning of the next episode, which is actually go set up the fishing camp. But as one can imagine, moose are reasonably rare, so I saw an opportunity to claim a moose, and I claimed a moose. Oh, that weather changed quickly. Not necessarily in a bad way, just when it's sunny and I turn around and look up at the sky and it's very not sunny anymore. To be fair, it has happened to me in real life, so that doesn't completely surprise me too much for that being a thing happening in a game. Don't have quite the pep we had in our step earlier. As one might imagine, because our character is quite tired. You still after me, or did you give up? I got so... No, still after me. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's just doing a really bad job of pathing. Wait, you! I have this wonderful invention of man called fire.
find some place to escape this cold.
Okay, one more piece. Are you full piece? You are a full piece. Okay. Okay, and this is where I'm going to put the video cut in. So, see you tomorrow, YouTube. Twitch, I'm going to stay on. I'm just going to start up the next video right away.